Now, see, I thought we were past this. We don't fought for years to wear our natural hair, our braids, our locks, our froze, and now they are coming for baby hairs too. A Jamaican girls' school, yes, in Jamaica, just banned students from styling or laying their edges, calling it a disciplinary issue. How does smooth edges disrupt education? Like, we're really policing hair follicles now? What's up, family? Welcome back to Inside the Scoop Report, where we break down the stories that make you say, you gotta be kidding me. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share this video, and drop your city and country in the comments because this one right here has a whole diaspora talking. So, we're heading to Jamaica, where one all-girls school just decided to ban baby hairs. Yes, the edges you've been laying down since you were 12. Let's talk about what really went down, why people are furious, and what this says about how society still tries to control Black identity. So, I was looking and I came across this article here on BET.com. So, according to BET, and Loop Jamaica, an elite all girls high school, recently announced a grooming rule banning flicked, styled, or decorated baby hairs. The school claims the rule was part of maintaining cleanliness and uniformity, but students say teachers have been stopping girls at school gates. And get this, one student said she was told her baby hairs made her look unladylike. Now, let me get this straight. You're telling Black girls that their edges are inappropriate, something that grows out of their scalp naturally. So, question, do y'all think schools should have the right to tell students how to wear their natural hair? Or is this just another form of control? What do you think? Now, for anyone who doesn't know, baby hairs have always been a part of Black culture. There are those fine edges that lay along the hairline, for those of you who are not aware, that we slick down with gel toothbrushes and precision like it's an art form. So, all the way back from the 1920s, finger waves, you know, all the way to the 90s R&B styles to the modern day lace fronts that we have. So it's been part of our beauty expression for generations. It's not just hair, it's identity, style, creativity, and culture. So when a school bans that, they're not just banning a look, they're sending a message. That message that they're sending is that certain parts of Black expression are still not accepted. So when do something as simple as edges become a distraction from education? Why is Black style always under scrutiny? So when the parents confronted the school, officials said the ban was to promote discipline, focus, and neat appearance. They claimed that girls were spending too much time styling their edges and that this was becoming a distraction from learning. So, pause. We're talking about students, not influencers doing hair tutorials between math classes and lunch. And even if they were, you mean to tell me a little edge control is more distracting than a broken education system? I mean, do y'all buy that excuse, or is this just really about trying to make students conform to a certain type of standard of neatness? Of course, there has been a lot of reaction to this one online. Students have been posting videos, pictures, and things like that on social media showing the different styles that got them in trouble. Some said they were even sent home for having styled edges, even though the rest of their hair met the dress code standards. They got parents heated. In the comments section online, poof, it's been a full-blown debate. Social media has been lighting this school up. People have had their opinion in support of it, and some have been opposed to it. So let's get into what people had to say online about it. One person said, Edge's baby hair is very distinct to foundational Black American culture. Jamaicans know where the influence comes from, and they don't want our culture in their schools. I'm not upset about it. We are different people with different cultures. Another person said, "Oh my God, this is discrimination." They always worried about the wrong things. I kind of have to agree with that because this whole thing, it does tie back to something that we've all talked about before, and that's respectability. The idea of Black people look, act, or dress a certain clean way will earn more respect. But the truth is, no matter how straight your hair is, how light your skin is, or how proper you act, someone will still find a way to criticize you. And now they're pushing that mentality on young girls, teaching them that being themselves is something that needs to be fixed. That is not education, that is straight conditioning. So someone else said something is truly wrong with these MF. Instead of worrying about these kids' education, they're worried about enforcing no baby hair policies that has nothing to do with how much these kids will learn. Stuff is wild. I agree with that. Do you think schools are doing more harm than good by enforcing these outdated appearance rules? What do you think? So we have someone else who said this level of policing appearance must be about control, only control. How does this fashion detail disrupt class? Or perhaps is distracting too many boys? As someone else said, so wait, edges are now the world's biggest problem. Is this a true story? Edges, hair, I have heard it all. What are the edges doing? People have officially lost it. So, after that public outcry, Jamaica's Ministry of Education released a statement saying that they would review the school's grooming policy. They're reminded schools that no rule should discriminate against students based on cultural or racial characteristics. So basically, they said, y'all better chill before this turns into an international PR nightmare. But they don't order the school to reverse it yet. So people are watching closely to see what happens next. Now, with that being said, do y'all think the ministry should step in and ban these kinds of rules completely? Or should schools be allowed to make their own grooming policies? Here's how I see it, family. If your school rules sound like something written in the 1950s, it's time to tear that policy book up and start over because it's 2025 now. What we're not about to do is shame young Black girls for simply existing the way they were born. These students aren't out here breaking laws. They're laying edges, expressing themselves, and showing pride in their culture. If that's what you call a discipline problem, then maybe the adults need to go back to class. So what messages does it send to young Black girls when even their own school tell them their natural beauty isn't appropriate? So yeah, family. A Jamaican school banning baby hairs might sound small, but it does represent a much bigger fight. Who gets to decide what's acceptable? And the sad part is not even outsiders doing it this time. It's us policing ourselves. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think schools should have appearance rules or should they focus on the education and leave the edges alone? What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share because these are the conversations that keep us informed and empowered. This is Insider Scoop Report, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay confident, stay bold, and remember, your hair is not the problem.